Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's late night money. It's a Friday morning. For the 15th. Maybe it's late Thursday night for you, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome on into the show. Thanks for popping by, stopping in. If you haven't followed on Twitter, if you're watching on YouTube, at Mr. Sean Higgs is the Twitter. Sean Higgs YouTube, Winning Free Picks YouTube. Check it out. We also have the Facebook group for Winning Free Picks. You could come over there, say hello. Although it's Rick Wild, Abel, Dennis O'Brien. That is my Facebook crew. That's the Facebook posse over there. So I appreciate them. And also, you could listen after the fact. Any podcast form you listen to, iHeart, Pandora, Spotify, Google, Apple. Type in Midday Money. It'll come up. Just look for the llama. He is there. He is there, and I am here. Hit the like button here on the channels. Appreciate it. Thank you. Comments always welcome because that's how the show rolls along. We'll do a little recap. I'll do a little Marcos Minute for my guy. Run down what matchups I have right now. I wrote them down, but I mean, if I don't have them written down, I know games are ending. So just please bear with me. And then we'll get to today's game. So recapping, losing day in the video, 3-4. 3-4. That's after a 3-3 day. And that was after a 4-2 day. And then we had a 3-2 day before that. So we had started out, we were on like a 30-7 run. Now we're what, 55-24. So we're 25-17. It's still up money, but it's not 80%, but 70% is not too shabby. And it's just, I've had a couple close ones, a couple pushes, half point losers here and there. So I went, 8-6, depending on what numbers you got. Maybe you went 7-6-1. Yesterday or today here on Thursday with Thursday game. Wednesday again 7-4-1, or perhaps you went 7-5. You didn't get a push on a number. Tuesday 4-1. It's not bad. I thought I'd be better. I'm annoyed sometimes. I leave a game off when I bet a lot of games, and I fire. I don't. I throw 5-6 free picks up that are on the premium side of things as well, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I missed something. It happens. I'm not perfect. And sometimes I get annoyed at myself. I jumped in. I did, though, earlier. I was looking for some lines. I jumped in, and I had a crooked number. So it was like $10 and like 32 cents. I went live on a Temple to win like $90 or some nonsense. Whatever. I mean, that was just because I had some change in the account. Like, what's the biggest dog on the board? At the time, it was Temple. So I probably should have put 110 on it. But I put 10 because it was an odd number. But yeah, sometimes I'm just like I said Temple today. I was like, and I had him the other day. I didn't have him in the chats here or anything after the whole nonsense where their line got all bet up. So I guess that was Saturday or Sunday. I'm like, you know what? If they're playing fixed games and here comes the magnifying glass, I should bet them today. And I did have him that day. I haven't had him in the tournament here. That's kind of shit. I don't want to get involved with that kind of nonsense. I don't know what these guys are up to, but anyway, that is it. 3-4, 8-6 on the sites. We move on here. Quick Marcos Minute for my guy if he pops in. Although I know he'll be asking in the morning anyway. But Purdue, Michigan State. I do like Purdue here. I know the thought process would be like, well, they don't got to win anything. They're already one seed. I disagree. They've had problems in the tournament, losing. But you don't want to lose to Michigan State. You can't lose to anybody. Like, if you lose, you better lose in like the Final Four. So I like Purdue there. You want to take whiskey. I lean doggy with Northwestern. We're going to have this Ohio State game. I got the over here in the chat. We'll get to that in a second. I should probably put those up first. Then we'll do the Marcus. Let's put the games up real fast here. South Florida, Ohio State over in Arizona. Just 3 for right now because I got a few games up. Lines are coming up. It is what it is. I'll definitely add some. I'll definitely add. But for now, South Florida, Ohio State over in Arizona. Back to the Marcos minute. So Purdue, I lean a little Northwestern. We got the over here. I Depending what this line is with Indiana, I might be interested. I might be interested in what are we gonna get? 4 points here? 4.5 maybe? I'll take Indiana. Mid Tennessee against Western Kentucky. I'll take what are you gonna give me here? 7, 8 points? Sure. Nothing on Sam Houston, UTEP. I'd probably lean Sam Houston there, but maybe how about an under? We gotta see what the number is there. Tennessee, Mississippi State. This was a open at 9 up to a 10.5. I might lean a little Mississippi State there just because it's 10.5. I know this is kind of where the cream rises to the top here and separates from the lower teams, but 10.5. I might have to look at the Auburn game 7.5. I want to take South Carolina. I had that under today. It went down. I didn't take South Carolina, so I don't. I don't. Why does this look too good to be true to take South Carolina here at 7.5? Kentucky A&M, probably on Kentucky. When that line comes out, hopefully that's under 4 or less. Be nice. Who else is already up here? South Florida, we got posted here. UAB, Wichita State. I might lean Wichita State again. I've said I've kind of liked them here as a dog. I'll take Wichita State +5, sure. Florida Atlantic over North Texas. I might lean a little Florida Atlantic here. Temple Charlotte, again, I'm just trying to stay away from that squad. Bowling Green, why not? Akron and the Ohio Bobcats. I'll probably lean to a little the Ohio Bobcats. Johnny's, I like the 9.5. How about a first half bet there? Maybe Connecticut pulls away. They were a little slow today as well. I kind of like the points there. Providence is getting Marquette off the last echo win. Crushes my Nova 20-1 ticket, but it was 20-1. I'm probably going to lean a little Marquette in this one, believe it or not, over Providence. I didn't like Marquette there. I thought Nova would get them. I'm back on the Marquette train. Marist Fairfield. I'll probably be on the Stags of Fairfield there. I'm leaning a little Pitt here as a dog getting a touchdown from North Carolina. I want to take Texas. This was a 7.5 up to an 8.5. I want to take Texas Tech. That's who I'm leaning there. We got Arizona in the chat. I will look towards Seattle against Grand Canyon. Not looking, but it's the Marcos Minute. We'll cover some games. San Diego State, Utah State. I got Utah State at a +425, so of course I get them as a dog here. Why not take them again? Grambling over Bethune-Cookman. No opinion there. Texas Southern, Alabama, A&M. Again, dogs, and dogs here in the MEAC and the SWAC for me. But let's see. 20 comments. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. It's a party in the chat. Look at, holy cow. I got my head down doing a Marcos Minute for my guy, and I got a bunch of comments. Locking it with the King is in the house. Dana's in the house. Hoosiers, baby, got it done. Yeah, I had Indiana myself today, waiting for the Knicks under. Groovy. Hope it catches for you. Pretty decent day. 2-2. Listen, take a 2-2 day. Take 2-2. Hey, like I was saying, man, I went 8-6, and it could have been better. It could have been worse. King, you've been in here for a while, right? So you know how I am. We're on hot runs. Super. We're average. Okay. We're on a losing streak. It is what it is. I try not to get annoyed, but I am human. A lot of times I'll get like a message like, "Oh man, how could you bet you don't even show emotion?" Like, you do this long enough, man. It's just you can't get crazy. But do get annoyed? I'm annoyed. I showed you yesterday. I went to when did I go to Costco? I ate that whole bag of Thin Mint the Thin Mint balls. I ate them all. I was like so annoyed. And it was terrible because I've been eating salads for the last week and a half. So I blew a whole week of dieting. UTEP came through, Nick Nasty. How are you today? Groovy says, Giddy first basket. Plus a nickel for the Thunder. Groovy and your first baskets. Excellent, Groovy. The giddy. I got to do the higgy. That's going to be my little dance. We're going to do a little higgy. That'll be my new intro instead of the llama song. Minnesota definitely ran out of gas. I thought we had a shot, but anytime I put a game out, whether it's a free pick or on a premiums, I assume I'm going undefeated. So when you're there and then it gets away from you, it definitely gets annoying. Nick Nace is saying hello to the King D. South Carolina State talk about meltdown second half. Hey, they're not the only ones in meltdown. King D. It's I don't know. Like I said, you just got to shake it off. King D's talking to Nick here. You had a good night, having a little wine. Nick Nancy's got their Merlot out. Kansas, thanks for the picks for Thursday. Thoughts on Kent State today versus the Ohio. Oh, they got Bowling Green today. They got Bowling Green. I want to take Bowling Green, but that's just the first look at the spread. It's a bucket, right? I would look towards a dog in this game. Let's pull it up real fast here. Kent State wins 90-84 in overtime, January 23rd of this year. They have won 9 of 10 and 9 straight, covering all of those games. They had dropped 2 coming in. They off of a big win over the 1 seed Toledo, so it might be a little more of a flatter spot for them than it is for Bowling Green, who was playing in the, what were they in the 4-5? Hold on a second, I got the brackets here. I mean, they're in a 4-5 game. Not much of an upset there. 5 beating a 4. I would lean a little Bowling Green, but am I going to bet this game? I doubt it. King D's got the scotch out. Minnesota gave up. Dana Delp says I like Nebraska. Listen, we've had, how many times have we had Nebraska this year, Dana? We've had them quite a few times here, not only in the chat, but on the premium side of things as well. But that doesn't mean I got to take them every time. Indiana's playing some good ball right now, and I'm going to be getting a handful of points, which I'm guessing should be around a 4 or 5 spot. Why wouldn't I take points? Let's see. Do we have a lineup yet here? I don't see anything right now. I'm trying to see. Sometimes I jump into the live sites and then the computer will freeze up. StreamYard freezes. Yeah, I have nothing right now. I don't want to go to another site because it'll really slow things down. Give me Quinny over a hot St. Pete's team. Quinny gets St. Pete. Is that official? PD wins. The Peacocks get it done. Let's pull up the AA Mac attack. St. Pete's 50-48 in a dogfight over Ryder. Wow. Peters. How about that? How about that one? What's that line? Quinny will probably be what, a 2.5? I'm guessing it'll probably be like a 2. We'll have to see. We'll have to see here. Of course, there's no, that's the delay. Like I sit and I was waiting for like 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, man, any of these lines going to come up? And then I'm hesitating coming up faster because I want to see if there's lines to put out another pick. But yeah, Peters is. How's Peters been? Well, hold on a second. I don't know if they're a hot St. Peter's team because their last game, they win this one 50-48. They lost their last game to Quinnipiac by 15 and Ryder by 5. So they got the revenge on Ryder. You're saying they're getting the revenge here on Quinny? I mean, Quinny's actually won 5 in a row, playing pretty good. Their losing streak being left behind. Maurice, my guy, wants to take South Carolina, but lost over by 40 this year. I know. I wanted in a bounce back spot, right? You lose by 40 to a team, you want to get up for it. But I was really, I don't jump into like a lot of like historical trends. Like you see people post like, oh, teams in the semis that are, underdogs that are this and that. And you see like the SEC trend where it's like ridiculous, where teams favored by like seven or more on like on a 65% runs against the spread. And, normally I don't look at those things, but they come across the timeline. And of course I have to look at them like, oh boy. And in a case like South Carolina, when you lose 101-61, you think, all right, uh, you remember that loss, but it is a neutral. And it's again with South Carolina. How many times have we said it's like, where is the respect? It's March 15th, and again, the touchdown from a team. Carolina plays defense, so it didn't come into play today. Of course, we had 144 that goes to 146. We lose the total there. I uh, I, I'm torn on it because I want to take South Carolina. I do, but something's like 7.5, 5. I get it. I can see Auburn. Auburn opened up as a 5-point fave, a 7.5-point fave. I mean, I think the sign will go up. I'm gonna see if I get more points tomorrow. Pitt 14-1 is alive. Yes, it is. It is alive. I think most of my um, futures are all knocked out. I got all. I haven't had one winner yet. Nothing. I haven't cashed one. Haven't cashed a thing. NC's still alive here. My Big East ones are knocked out here with Nova and Crayon. Kansas went down. I mean, lose your best guys there. I got South Carolina, Kentucky, Cal Davis, and Utah State. So I'm not. Last year I hit a couple. This year I'm not going to hit any. Not good on them. Not good on them. Nick Nasty at Pitt today. Yes, a nice winner for you there. I kind of like them tomorrow with the points. Northwestern money line plus 140. Listen. If you're taking a dog, it's like everybody says. Oh, you've got to definitely sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. I understand the sentiment. And I'm a dog guy. I just hate it this time of year. The dogs do win, but a lot of times you're going to get that cover and not a win. So I'm going to take points when I can. I think Northwestern has a shot here. I'm not going to say no to it. I thought I said I liked Northwestern. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I said I liked whiskey. But I didn't even dive into this one yet. I'll pull up their recent games. And we're getting 3.5. Whiskey 71-63. January 13th. Northwestern got them twice last year. I mean, I've been down on Wisconsin. And I think I said coming into this tournament, and I could pretty much remember what I said about Wisconsin when I did my little preview on them. I said, you got a team that since February 1st was 3-8. I mean, I'm not running to bet Wisconsin. Well, what I said I liked Maryland today. I wasn't going to take whiskey. I mean, Northwestern, any team, you beat Purdue, you lose to them on the road in OT. I mean, it's a tough. They are a live team because of who they beat. You lost to whiskey already. I mean, is this the bounce back revenge spot for them? I mean, I don't hate it. Like I said, whiskey 3-8 coming into the tournament. I don't want to be involved with a team like that. That's for sure. There we go. Sean Higgs, winning free picks. King D 3 and 4 in conference winners. So 3 and 4 conference so far. You gotta be up money. Yeah. That's why Rick Wild and Dennis with the likes on Facebook. Thank you. That's what the tournaments are about. You take some shots. If you grab one, you can go 1-10 and make money like this. So good work. Nick Nance says Maurice has been fired with his NBA. Scott, new to the chat, hoping my Nova no tournament plus 55 is good now. That looks pretty good. I think you're safe with the Nova no tournament, Scott. Good bet there, plus 255. You got to make that one a little while ago. Good job on that. And thanks for popping in and commenting. Scott, definitely Scott's first comment. I would remember his little picture there of like the burning Dumpster. King says Higgs can never get too high or low. We're just shaded. Yeah, it is. Lose the close ones. They do get. I get annoyed. Come on. Sometimes you see me here. I'm like, I gotta go. Like I don't want to be the guy flowing stuff in the air and be like, oh, beating my chest when we win. Hey, we're on a nice run. Fine. Can I be more of a hype guy? I guess I could, but do this for 30 freaking years, man. I don't have to be a hype guy. Here's my games. We win, we lose. Tomorrow's the next day. Just grind away. That's what we do. But I get it. They do get frustrating. I told you I ate the bag of Thin Mints. Nick Nasty likes Bowling Green as well. I am with you, Nick Nasty. That's Nick Nasty when we want to take Bowling Green together. Desmond, my guy, 40 for a 44 spot on Houston. College victory this afternoon. Excellent win. That's what it's about. Nice win. Cougars are good. I want to see if this line goes to tomorrow with Houston. Though. Like, is it going to go up more? I want to. I'd love to. It was 7.5, went to 8.5. Will it go up again, or is this going to back down to 7.5? I want to take Texas Tech. Long Beach Live minus 124. How is the beach doing? Riverside. Hawaii got it done tonight. Hello, Hawaii. Who's Hawaii getting the Big West? Are they getting Irvine or Cal Davis? Because I got my Cal Davis future. That's who they get. They get a little Cal Davis. Hawaii does. Let's see. Let's do a quick refresh on lines. And nothing right now. No lines are up. Alrighty. No more comments here. We're out of comments. 50 people on the Twitter watching. Thank you, Twitter. You know, you could comment Twitter if you have something to say, or you just want to listen in. If you're listening. All right. I lost half the viewers probably. That's what happens. I hit the wrong side of my mouse. Well, that's got to be a sign to go, I guess. South Florida, Ohio State over, and Arizona. There you go. I lost all the Twitter viewers. It happens. All right. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Good luck. Good night.